right, we got Mr. Adam Barnes from GAG. Welcome to Puerto Rico.
Thank you.
Before anything, thank you again for both of the bands for joining and coming over here to the island so far away. Tell me your experience. How's it been in the island? Have you enjoyed it? How's the food? How's how's everything?
Definitely have been enjoying it. I'll kind of start from the beginning a little bit.
Yeah, go for it.
So me and Landon got here first early, and we got picked up and we went to the beach. We got some food. It was incredible, and then like we got dropped off at the Airbnb, the first one, and yeah, no power. And we were kind of just like in there like sweating. We were both super tired, but we were like, this sucks. Like, let's just go like walk around and try to find something to do. Like, let's go to the beach or like go find a bar or something. And we like walked down the street, and then we like went down like a side street, and we were walking, and it was like hella dark because of no lights in the neighborhood. And we were walking by, and there was like these people hanging out on a car, and we like walked by them. I was like, what's up? And like they just didn't say anything. And then after we passed him, this other guy on a scooter came up, and he's like, yo, like, wrong way. Like, you ain't going down there. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, sorry, didn't know. So we just, like, turned back and didn't necessarily go back the way we came from. We, like, took another turn and then just, like, went by another group of people hanging out in front of a car. And, like, they, like, were sizing us up and then, like, the guy on the scooter was, like, kind of following behind us a little bit. And it was just, like, so sketchy. Like I straight up have not felt scared, like anywhere.
Yeah.
Like I've been to like Juarez, Mexico, where it's supposed to be like the most dangerous place in the world or whatever. But like I felt more scared in that moment. Like,
could I ask you, was this in Santurce by any chance?
it was.
Was it like close by San Juan or somewhere like that?
Yeah.
It kind of feels like Santurce.
It's not Santurce.
Yeah, Santurce. Yeah. I'm not surprised.
It was really close to like where like the venue is, sort of like.
Okay, yeah, so definitely around there. Miramar.
We were able to
never go there. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a great way to start off the island.
Yeah,
Adventures, huh?
What a welcome, man.
What a welcome.
Yeah. And then like not long after we went to a bar and hung out. It was really nice and walked back. It was super fun, and it was just like lively out. And, yeah, it was nice.
So the first night was just hate coming up. Yeah,
it's crazy.
Welcome.
It's kind of crazy because especially here in Puerto Rico, you know, even though we're part, you know, the main state, we have a lot of power outages. So it's something very normal here, and you know, getting this great visit, just no power next unit going up with a lot of crazy people, you know, going the wrong way. I think it's a good way to start the great adventure in Puerto Rico. So I know we're, you know, I'm just thinking about some crazy shit over there, At least you guys hanged out, you got some drinks, you're still here hanging out, making a small documentary. So, about the drinking, you know, at least the food, you know, I know this one. How has it been? You've been enjoying a lot of.
Food's been incredible. Like it's so good. Like my main thing was I wanted like plantains. And I got mofongo. It was so good. And just like we went to, what was it called? Babos.
Oh yeah.
I only went twice. They went 3 times.
You got tired.
I got it twice. So good. And just like,
being Francisco got you guys filling up, bro. You pounds over them.
I definitely gained a couple pounds since we've been here.
About the river and the beaches, I see you guys all been going around the island.
Yeah, we went to multiple beaches. Like the water is so nice. It feels so good, and it's like so buoyant, and I was just like floating. It's really
That's
nice.
good. That's good to know.
Let's talk about it's beautiful too.
No, definitely. I think Puerto Rico, you know, like I said, I've gone visiting different places around the world, and I usually compare to Puerto Rico. I'm like, I can't compare this to anything else. It's a beautiful island. It's something that we're from the main island. We live here every day by day, and we sit down. We have this as a gift. You know, we don't get this thing anywhere else. It's only here in Puerto Rico. So definitely, and something that people who live here and people that visit always tell us the same thing. It's a beautiful island. So, you know, and that's great. I'm actually happy to hear that, you know, you guys are enjoying it. I want to talk a little bit about the show. And like I said, my first time seeing you guys, especially GAG, many respects, you guys' music is amazing. Getting seeing that yesterday. Talk about that. How do you feel yesterday? How about the people, the vibes?
the show was incredible. Yeah, it was like Jeff was kind of saying, like, did not know what to expect when we first got there. It was kind of like, oh, I hope people will come. And then like, yeah, like it popped off. It was and like so many people were like moshing and like good moshing style too. Like you guys have great moshing style. Like
the only thing we were missing was just the state divers. So
yeah,
that's the only thing we definitely missed.
Yeah. Do you not have much?
I mean, we could
stages?
say, comparing it here to the States versus here in Puerto Rico, stage divers are not really a lot here. There's people who want to do it, but the crowd usually just don't like that, so it's very different.
The crowd in the U.S. is also pretty bad at catching.
Yeah, no, I know that.
Yeah, now they are the new post-COVID.
We went to FYA this year for the first time ever. A lot of stage divers, and one of our friends, he has a band here, it's called Manga. Shout out to them. It's one of the guitarists, he's called Abdiel, and one of the guys catched him in FYA. He was playing out of pocket. One big guy catched him and just went and did a scorpion and knocked him out. It was crazy. I'm like, my first time here with my friends and all the buddies and stuff, and then she just got knocked out. So I'm like, all right, well, that's a good way to start off with the FYA show. So, you know, I compare here to Puerto Rico because people think that, you know, a lot of moshers, a lot of dancers, but nothing compared to the States, you know.
Yeah.
Or whether people are really crazy. Over here, people are a little bit more reserved. They try to avoid, you know, hitting on people. Like the crowd yesterday is very different to other ones. I say this because Puerto Rico scene, they brought a lot of the people. A lot of people like metal, a lot of people like hardcore, punk, and they usually share. Yeah, exactly. They share the scene because we have a scene, but it's not as big as other ones in different states and different countries. So you know, like I said, people like it, some people don't. They sometimes even fight for it. But before, around 2006, 2007, around 2006, 2010, a lot of people would stage dive a lot. But with modern technology, people have changed. It's not the same as before. But we still have our crowd killers and we still always have our dancers here. So shout out to them.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of people singing your mic, trying to take it. A lot of people singing. I love that.
It's anytime anybody sings the words, it feels, I don't know, it feels crazy. Yeah.
I think the most interesting part is your the way of portraying or showing your show. It's everywhere. It's everywhere, man. You hear people's faces, and y'all was taking pictures of you next to you. Come up to me, oh my God, it's going him right here. And we click cover. You know, I think that energy that you have for GAG as a band, all of them, all the guys were out of this place. What got you to that way? What makes it that, you know, have that energy live?
I mean, honestly, I feel the music. Like the music makes me feel that way. And that's why I like hardcore so much. Is like what it does to me. Like this uncontrollable feeling of like I haven't moshed as hard as I moshed to Odd Man Out in so long. To any band in so long, and it just like I was just so stoked because it was just my friends. And we're in a different like country basically, and I was just like, this. I don't know. It gets inside of me, and I can't control it.
Yeah, I definitely saw it with all the kids throwing punches around, just crowding. I love that. I saw it yesterday. Definitely, it's like you said, especially you're with your family.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. We're family, especially with a different scene, but we all come up to that same thing as a family. It's a DIY show, and definitely that I think it's one of the greatest things that I see yesterday. And I'm glad that you had that enjoyment, especially with your friends. And
it's cool to like build a connection in that way. Like I didn't know any of those kids, but once I got to dance with them, like we were like best friends after that. It felt like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Especially that connection.
Yeah.
Let me see what, you know, thinking in regards with yesterday's show. Like I said, I'm still blown out yesterday. Since yesterday, been hearing your music. I've been stuck with All Man Out and GAG. I've been listening to them, like been over and repeat. Especially the last part when you were finishing, you started dancing with the techno music. Like, okay, spontaneously, I did not remember that you guys had them. Like, everybody's just vibing with the music. That was something cool. I love that. Especially
that's our track.
Definitely, yeah. You know, compared with your scene here in Puerto Rico, do you see something similar, different? Is that almost the same for you?
No, yeah, it seemed like the closeness that y'all have with each other, and like how you guys are like in each other's bands, and how like there's only a couple drummers, and so he's got to like those couple drummers have to drum for each band. It's very similar, like in like the Pacific Northwest and stuff. And so and so you can like really feel the the tight knit, like
Yeah.
close community, and that's something. I moved away from Seattle a few years ago, and that's like something I'm like missing. I don't like have that anymore, like as much. I mean, I still get to do it and be a part of it with gag and stuff, but like there's not like really as much of like a scene that I've found. But like what I saw here last night, like yeah, felt closer to that. Like,
You felt home?
yeah,
That's
sure.
cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
To know. You know, I'm thinking like everything comes back to the family, the connections.
Yeah, like just finding like-minded people. That's
Yeah,
like the best
yeah.
part of like hardcore.
You know, I'm thinking about the connection with Francisco, and connecting with you guys coming here to Puerto Rico. It's it's been something that we need more of this, more bands like you guys. So not only me, but the younger generations can see bands like you guys. Because honestly, like I was talking to Jeff, like it's not the same, bringing bands every day to Puerto Rico or a small island. So I think it's it's been more than great. Let me see what other questions that I have here. Because we're pretty much about covered everything here. I know your experience with the first day. Hopefully this doesn't happen
It was
again.
crazy.
But hopefully, this won't be the first or last time you guys come this
I
here
hope
to
not.
Puerto Rico.
Straight up. Get bring us back.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, I don't know if you have any questions there. You good?
I'm good in time. We're ready to hit the 13-minute mark.
13 minutes.
Want to say something to the young folks?
Yeah, that's a good question. Anything for young folks, to anyone who's starting a new band, anyone?
Yeah, I mean, just like, yeah, kind of like what Jeff was saying, just go for it. Like, it's not gonna hurt to try, and like,
Definitely.
yeah, and you'll have fun doing it, like, no matter what, probably.